Hey guys, welcome to the amazing channel on YouTube. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's a city channel like everyone else, like mine. So what am I gonna talk about today? Because I owe you a video on Saturday, but I didn't do it because excuses. So what am I gonna talk today? I'm gonna talk about when I was younger, what did I do to cope with my dysphoria, all things similar to what I did. Oh my god, this always trying to get in the salt. Always. So, when I was young, about 13, I remember creating a lot of accounts with female names. And that includes Facebook, YouTube, Gmail, countless names. And this is before I actually came with the name you see now on the channel. But obviously I had to keep it a secret. So I was always having one channel with my old dead name and the name I wanted at that time. So basically I had that content, that channel dead for years. And if I remember straight, I still have access, but I don't remember the password, so it's kind of stupid for me to search my brain down to see if I can access an account that I don't have any content on. But yeah, I've tried so many times, and I always have things broken down, people bullying me, mean comments, everything like that. And it was dishonest. It was just... The best comments I always got was, "Oh, you're never gonna be a woman, you're always a man because of chromosomes." Amazing comments. Every single time gets me oof on my soul. Anyway, apart from getting me on my soul, after 13, 14, I remember in school, in my last school in Spain, some people actually know this, some people don't know this. So, they always gave you a calendar at the beginning of the year where it says your name, right? Maybe, I think I was on, my last year in Spain before moving to the UK. I put a female name on it and I kept it. I literally kept it the whole year. And the teachers always asked me why, and I said, it's just a joke. It's just a joke, I'm doing with my friends. Obviously, they believed it. So, I was covered in that regard. Obviously, when I go home, I always never showed my calendar to my parents because of the name. But, yeah, that was constantly it for the meanwhile. Meanwhile, when I moved to the UK, I actually came out at 16. So at 16 I came out, I got rejected, as you all know, but what did I do during those years? Well, I didn't do anything. Then I moved to another school and they were transphobic as fuck. Maybe not transphobic, but fucking hell, they had gender, like what a male looks like and a female looks like on the rules of the school basically. So basically my first year, I was obviously dorming, so meaning I was boarding in the UK. So I had my little room and everything, yaddy. And people would think, oh my god, you have all the freedom to do whatever you want. You are not around your parents. You're wrong. So this incident, I went to, I think, the town. It wasn't the city, but it was a big town. And they had many like thrift shops, right? And I decided to buy me something, clothes. In that regard, when I came back to the school that day, somebody told the headmaster or whatever that I had some clothes that were responding to my gender. So basically, they called me out. So basically, the next day, they called me in the principal's. Listen, this is the first time I went to the principal. Like, I never gotten into trouble until that day. So I got there and he sat there, and he was old as fuck, like he was ancient, like the mummies. And he sits me down and say, listen, in kind of regards of some students, you bought some female clothes. And I look at him and I say, well, it was kind of a joke, things like that, And he was like, never do that again. If I get you again with those female clothes, you're gonna be kicked out of the school, basically, you're going back to Spain. And I'm like, is that even legal? Is that even legal to kick someone out just because they feel some other identity? 8th. So the first year goes by, I was miserable. And then I went into college, and there I expressed myself. They actually used my preferred name and pronouns, so that was great. But yeah, so basically my worst experience, I could say, until I left like the UK and Spain, was that school. It was horrible. The principal, the headmaster, I don't know if they were homophobic or transphobic, but they had an issue with kids. I mean, mainly guys, boys at that matter, that dressed a little bit more feminine than they used. And the other thing is, there was a dance night, right? Like a prom night kind of thing, I guess, I don't know, but in the school. So I hang out with some friends, obviously, and we're all males. Like, there was only like 2 females at that time, and it was like So, and everyone was underage, so obviously we were not gonna be like, oh yeah, you come over here. No, it's not gonna happen. So I started dancing with one of my friends, you know. You know the policy of boy and girl comes too close, they separate them because they don't want physical contact. Basically, they came up to us like 2 grown-ups, I don't know what to call her, but we were having fun and dancing. Like, we were like literally like, this is me and this is the other person, like a minimum distance, nothing was gonna happen. But apparently they had a problem with that, and I was like, listen, we're just having some fun. Like, what the fuck do you want us to do? Like, just sit over there, we don't have any like female friends? Why do you always do this? I'm recording a video and you just want to be in the song every single freaking time. Kitty, I told you this already. If you want to be a guru kitty and do makeup, you need to tell me and I'll do it to the channel. Thank you very much. So, basically, yeah, I don't know what you consider that, but also, okay, it was Pride Month and I was so hyped up that month, right? But I was still in school, don't ask me why. And I asked one of the principals if I could go into town. And me being me, because I was older of age, I could get the bus into town or somebody pick me up. And basically he was like, nah, nobody goes into Pride because that's so fucking F word. And I was like, did you just say the F word? And I'm not gonna say it, but you all know what it means, the old term. My face, I got really depressed that weekend. I couldn't go, and literally they were stopping me from going, even if I had plans with other friends. But then all the people from the school, because I was boarding, they went into town, but they didn't let me go because it was Pride. So basically they were targeting me because they didn't want me to go. Freaking crazy. And to be honest, I don't know if that's homophobic, transphobic, I don't know. But as a school, right, as a school, you should allow people to express themselves. And first of all, I'm not saying during the week, but if you are a boarding student like I was, Saturday and Sunday, you don't need to wear uniform. Those 2 days you could express yourself however you want to. But no, they just, because you were in their school, they still had control over you. So it was fucking annoying. But I'm gonna tell you something. Right now, I'm in a happier place, and if I could go back to myself and say, hey bitch, stop your crying in the room, you're gonna be fine. And slap myself right there. If you have any problems by expressing yourself in school, be aware that basically they're telling you that because they don't want anything out of the norm to break in the school. Some schools are really Christian in the US, I realize that, and it's really complicated for gay students, even gay students or lesbians, to express themselves. So I guess that's everything. I mean, if you have a homophobe headmaster, or a teacher or something like that, I don't know, they're not your parents at the end of the day. They don't have anything to do that's gonna be bad in your life. I don't know why they care about it. But basically at the end, my conclusion in this video is be yourself. Always believe you're gonna make it no matter what age you are. And remember this, transitioning happens in different stages for everyone. So you could be 60, you could be 18, you could be 12. It's gonna be the same thing. Just relax and go with the flow. This is me, Melinda, signing off.